Alright, welcome to the summer season anime wrap-up or whatever I'm calling it. I've watched, I don't know how many shows this season. I dropped a few and I picked up a few. And so here we go. Alright, welcome to a show about heroes trying to fight the darkness. Nope. We detectives now. Now my expectations for this show is that, hey, maybe they'll get to take on the Demon King or whatever. But I guess the whole point of the show is in the title. Well, the whole point of the show is that there's 7 heroes. And the show gets so caught up in solving the murder mystery that not much demon fighting actually happened. Then yes, by all means watch this show, but that also means you have to put up with the often subpar animation that occurs regularly. How did he even come from that side of the smoke? Flemmy's so fucking cute. I was an ending, I guess. The sudden development of the story really caught me off guard. With the exposition of the Demon King and the Battle of the Fiends at the start of the series, and after the change in direction to find out who's the 7th, it took me a while to get interested again in the story. And by that time I have barely any idea what's going on now. With various animation problems, I wouldn't recommend this. Classroom Crisis is quite a different show. It's politics. It's high school settings. Instead of Classroom Crisis, it should be called corporate politics. But I'd be lying if I say I didn't enjoy it. The development of Kiryu Nagisa throughout the show is quite interesting to see. It definitely requires your full attention when watching because of the confusing names of political parties as well as some minor characters that plays a big role in the future. I can't help but to feel sorry for this show. It is honestly quite a unique show in terms of genre. And perhaps it's because of the corporate drama and politics that made this the most underrated show this season. What I'm saying is that any studio can go make a fantasy battle harem light novel adaptation and have guaranteed success with its target demographic. But it takes some balls for a studio like this to put out a show like Classroom Crisis. I like Gakko Gurashi. Overall, yes. For a more detailed thought, watch this video, which should be up soon. Alright Charlotte, you had a lot of potential at the start, but during the middle of the series, it kinda turned into the supernatural kid of the week kinda show. It was actually during episode 6 that things actually get interesting. You came here for fantasy high school rom-com? Nope, we time travel now. I feel like this show has severe pacing problems. Instead of speeding up in the last few episodes, they should instead get rid of the early A Special Kid a Week episodes. That should help with the overall pacing of the show. Therefore, the biggest problem of the show is similar to that of Angel Beats, also written by Maeda. It's a 13 episode limit. There were also news on how he wrote so much that parts of the script had to be cut. Also, a little backstory, Maeda claimed that after Angel Beats, he will not write anymore. So PA works. If a writer like that wanted to lift up his pen again, let him. While I guess they didn't call it Maeda's wild roller coaster ride for no reason, it starts out slow with plenty of build up and anticipation, all for a short, intense, and way too fast conclusion. I feel like Now is the most understanding female character ever. Do you believe me if I said I time traveled back? Yeah, I've made promises with you and forgot about it after saving the world. That's cool. Oh, and by the way, she was reading a book here and next shot, it's gone. Regardless of the show's pacing, I would still recommend this show. And Ayu is way too cute. Gangsta has one of the best opening and ending I've heard this year. The soundtrack of this show is just so chill. The parts with the show just uses dialogue over a drum beat. And I swear to God, Alex's boobs gets bigger every episode. Overall, this is a very enjoyable show with an interesting setting. However, this show is nowhere near perfect. The animation slips a little bit here and there, and for me, the thing that ruined the show for me was the ending. And the ending basically told all the viewers, fuck you and go read the manga. With so much unsolved mysteries and loose ends, all I can say is, fuck you Gangsta, don't watch this show. Do you like to wank? If so, then watch this. If you don't, then don't. I feel like I gained nothing from watching this show. Not only did I gain nothing, I feel like I got dumber. Out of the 4, Mage is the best, no doubt. Alright, so Jokomachi, I picked it up again in the middle of the season. I actually really like the OP and ED. The ending, though, spoilers alert, it was all a setup, nigga. Shu set the whole thing up. Y'all think it's unexpected, but nigga, Shu was behind all this biz. Why'd you think a blimp would just randomly crash into this castle? Shu wants to steal all the glory. But there goes Akane, who's onto him. She's smart.
You smart.
She helped carry the blimp. I like the lightheartedness of this show. So yeah, watch it. Himouto Umaru flew under my radar for a good few weeks. The character of Umaru was quite annoying to me at the start, but over time you get attached to her. And as the show goes on, she becomes more and more caring of her brother. Speaking of her brother, Taihei must be a saint to put up with Umaru's shenanigans. My favorite character is definitely Ebina. She is so fucking cute. She is shy and timid with an Akita accent. She likes to eat food, and she definitely harbors feelings for Oni-chan. The art style is quite similar to that of the manga, which proves once again that Doka Kobo have mastered the slice of life manga adaptations. Speaking of the manga, the current arc is getting quite serious, and I recommend anyone who didn't get enough dosages of Umaru to switch over there. As a good sucker for good comedies, yes, watch this show. I thoroughly enjoy this series, despite coming in not getting the entire Idolmaster franchise. The second season introduced a new plot point and a new goal for the girls to strive towards. I do like Anya quite a lot, but my subs just fucks it up whenever she speaks Russian. I can't recommend this to everyone because this isn't gonna be everyone's cup of tea. But if you're even remotely interested in the Idolmaster biz, check this show out. Ufotable feels like a kid who just learned how to use transition in Sony Vegas or something, because that slow motion effect is quite stupid and feels out of place. I actually really enjoy the whole premise. I find the way the backstory is told to us quite intriguing, but with delays after delays between every episode because of the specials, it was not able to finish airing this season and thus was pushed back to winter for the last 4 episodes. As such, my thoughts will be decided after it finished airing. Alyssa is the cutest thing. I would just hold her tight as she gets PTSD and tell her that everything will be daijobu. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, Alyssa.
But what I am telling you is it can happen faster than you think.
Yes, it is a damn good adaptation of the manga. Everybody got what they wanted. Like, oh, that face when this will never be you. Rhaenyra is the best, okay? She is mature and sensible, and under boobs. Yes, watch this show. Guys, characters with long hair is my shit, okay? No, why? It has another season coming up, but I decided to cover this show here because this will probably be the last time I'll be talking about it. In my first impression, I said that the story is refreshing and the animation is nice, but I just lost interest in it around episode 5. I do like the characters. Shiryuki, why did you cut your hair? I do like my dose of shoujo shows, but I guess this isn't my cup of tea. What a nice two-cur show. Every episode is so heartwarming. And okay guys, I know this is a shoujo show, but hey, I can enjoy it once in a while. Yamato is so cute. It's quite hard to believe that she was
You're kidding.
from Zenkin Otera. If you like cute little romance that actually goes somewhere, yes, watch it. I enjoy the light-hearted comedy of the show. The art style takes a while to get used to, but overall it is quite pleasant. It didn't really end, but that's to be expected as the manga is still ongoing. And this leaves us anime viewers on status quo. Did the characters develop? Yeah, kind of. Midway during the series, the show suddenly started to use Minmi's hologram a lot, from orchestral to full-on picture slideshows. It's a good song though. For this, I would recommend that if you plan on watching the show, also prepare picking up the manga in order to bypass this rather anticlimactic ending. OverLord stands as one of my favorite shows this season. It's also the one that I look forward to the most every week. It features a great cast of characters, especially Albedo. Momonga, or Ein-sama, is trying hard to look cool and make decisions that an overlord would make on the surface, but on the inside he's quite hesitant and easily embarrassed, which make him a likable main character. I guess the message that I got from the end of the show is that pay to win always comes out on top. All I can say after watching this show is
Another one.
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 second season please. Welcome to JC Staff Saves Anime. Shokugeki no Soma also finished airing. It ended on the end of the election arc. Being up to date with the manga, I can assure that there's enough material for another season. The rest is up to JC staff. Speaking of the manga, as of the recording of this video, the manga entered the Erina arc, going into her past and family history. Man, I don't give a damn what y'all say, but Erina is indisputably the best girl of the show. The show remained fun and interesting, and I recommend everyone to have a watch. For a show about breaking the oppressive government's control over sexual things, this show ironically has quite a lot of censorship, from words to hand gestures to love nectar. At least in the BD, they provided us with a bonus uncensored audio. Here's just a sample. I really enjoyed the show due to the great cast of characters. I can't be the only person that would willingly let Anna Senpai do anything to me. Anything. There's also a side character by the name of Binkan-chan, who shows up pretty often. She's also cute. Yes, watch this show. This is once again faithful to the manga. There are also plenty of materials for another season or two. The ending of the show strongly suggests another season. The comedy of this show is definitely something. Perhaps due to the over-dramatical situation and words that makes it extremely entertaining. So yes, definitely watch this show. My favorite OP of the season would have to be Gangsta's OP because of the flashy colors and the techno beat. My favorite ED would definitely have to be Overlord's ED. I mean, this is Yandere's anthem right here, and it's Sounds good, man. Alright, so that should conclude the wrap up for this season. I'm really excited for this new autumn season, and with the conclusion of this video, I should probably holler my ass to do the first impression now. Well, I guess I'll see you over on that video. I'll see you next time.